Hello and welcome to Magzie's Fun Time. This is Magzie and we are back here on Forza Horizons 4. I do that every time. We want to get started. I'm here with Worgs. He forgot to put his headset on.
Wrong headphones. Hello.
If you like this episode, make sure you smack the like button. It really helps out the channel. The views, searches, the algorithm, that kind of stuff. If you subscribe to my channel, make sure you go to my channel and make sure you hit the notification bell. Set your settings inside the notification bell. That way you get notifications every single time I upload a video. You can come check it out, see if you like it. If you want to share this video, there's a share tab down below. Click on the share tab, copy the link, post it on your Facebook, Twitter, wherever you do social media. And with that, we went ahead and got here to the race. While I was going over here, a barn popped up. So I won't do these all on camera. I showed you how to do the first one. And before the end of the episode, I do have a barn, one that's ready to pick up. So I will travel home just in time to do that on camera with you guys, so you can see the whole process there. But all the other barns I'll just go ahead and do off camera. Now there are certain barns that you can only get during winter, spring, summer, fall, and then there's ones you can get anytime. So that's how that works. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started in this one. Now, for the dirt races, this is the only car I have available to me. I didn't want to buy a new car yet, because the only one I have available to me that I can do in this race. So I went in and souped it up, changed the color scheme around a little bit, put rally stuff on it, and we'll just have to cross our fingers. Works is using the Ford Focus. What is this?
The Gymkhana 9 Ford Focus RX.
Okay. So that's one he's using. I'm going to go ahead and enter this event. We're going to do a co-opt. We're going to do my convoy. And I am using the...
That's why it won't let me use my car.
37 Stradale 1982 Lanza. Why?
Because the pre-built blueprint only lets you use that kind.
The pre-built blueprint?
The pre-built default blueprint only lets you use a certain kind of vehicle.
That's the ones we're doing right now. We're not doing those. I'm going to show off at the end of this episode the custom ones, so we can show what race that we run to get influence points. I'm probably going to do an episode tomorrow where me and Works run that race with our cars, just to show you guys how much influence you can get off of that race. And there's multiple races depending on what you like to do. So we'll get into that later. Why did I do that? Come on. And then I did respec my Audi to be a rally car for rally races. So you're having to use a different one. What one are you using now?
Subaru Impreza.
Oh, and you didn't even have a chance to soup that up, did you?
You sent that to your convoy, right? Not all players?
Yeah. How did they do that again? How do I get out of this? Leave event. Hold on. Boy, this is pissing me off, man. Co-opt my convoy. I got video evidence that I clicked my convoy. So you did not get a chance to soup that one up.
This one comes pre-souped up.
Okay, just making sure that you got, because I purposely souped this one up because you were going to use your other one, and I was like, well, that's not going to be fair.
So what you can do is, when you enter a race, you can do a custom blueprint and set it for any kind of car instead of just a specific type of car.
I don't want to do that. I want to just go with the races that they've got on the field, and we can go to about custom races later. And I have not changed her look. I need to go do that, because she's not ready for winter. So I have an S2, and the rest are S1s.
Why does it put me at all the way in the back?
No, no. I won't be in winter that long, so I'm not really worried about it. I usually try to change their look. No! God damn. There we go. Sorry, had his knees right in the middle of the race. So I have not raced. I drove over here in this car, but I haven't raced this car before, so I don't know how it handles or anything. All I know is this is the only one I could use during this race. So, funny thing is, once I got done souping this up, I had a wheel spin from driving over here, and it gave me the amount of credits back that I spent on this car. I thought that was funny. Oh, nope, nope. Fuck it. I don't know how I feel about this car. I don't know if it's the snow or... It was driving fine on the regular road. And I do have snow tires on it, so it's not that.
I keep missing checkpoint.
My problem is, for some reason, the car just like jumps to the side. Like I was heading straight for the checkpoint, and it just... Now you know. Did I forget to change the settings? I might have forgot to change the difficulty settings. I'll check that when we're done with the race before we do the next race. I swear I changed them back to regular. Hey, I see a car in front of me, and it's Worgs. Come on. Like right there, I pressed my brakes, and then it wouldn't turn. Like it locked up straight.
I was so close.
I'm nowhere near it.
You play without ABS on, and you drive an all-wheel drive car, so when you hit the brakes on an all-wheel drive car in this game, it locks the wheels in place?
I think my problem is that I accidentally put it on assisted, which means when you're driving on a race, the car tries to drive your car for you in some respects. If that makes sense to you guys. Yeah, so you got a wheel spin? I didn't get a wheel spin. Why didn't I get a wheel spin? Your MVP bonus?
Possibly.
Now that's worth a ticket to the next round. Kira put me in charge of the Dirt Series to help find our
Also,
next
it's
dirt
VIP,
racing
not
champion.
MVP.
And from what I see of
Whatever.
your driving,
Like there's a
I
difference.
reckon you've got what it takes. Keep on
Yeah,
qualifying
VIP
like this,
means you
and
paid.
you'll earn that title quicker than you think.
MVP means you're just good.
Most valuable player. Valuable in dollar signs. Okay, so you've done more races than me because you just unlocked a bunch more races than I did. So what do you want to do next? We need to be jumping on it.
I think we should go ahead and show them that race.
Which race? Oh, the.
The race.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that. What you do is, if you want influence, all right, this is influence. You can gain money from these races, but really, there's better ways to gain money in the game than doing races. But you want to come to the Creator Hub, and here is where all the players put their custom blueprints. So you want to hit blueprints here, and I have a favorite, but there's different blueprints here you can go and do. You can search for your favorite YouTuber and look up their blueprints based on thing. I'm going to go to favorites because I already got one marked here. I do two different races. I do drag strip for the drag strip races, and then I do this one. And you're wanting the actual course that this is on here. Oh, I gotta change my car too, don't I? It doesn't change it when I select the race.
That one's anything goes.
I know, but I don't want to use this one.
It should change.
We'll see. Co-opt. My convoy. Okay, good. I'm gonna switch to this one. Okay. Now you can do this from anywhere. You don't have to drive to a specific place in the world. The track is an actual piece of road in the world, and you can go there and just race up and down. The best thing about this is it's specifically designed for you to win the race, which you'll see when we get into it. That takes a lot longer than these when you're doing it co-opt. Now this is your souped upest car.
No, it isn't.
You're just trying to get into my level, is that? He's got some cars that'll just blow my car out of the water. It's just.
I have an X-Class car.
So it looks like it's all S2s, which is fine.
Be careful with that Vulcan. Those are pretty fast.
And it won't let me change the settings before the race. So I can't show them that. That's kind of weird. Alright. And what you want to do is you don't want to follow them. The whole point of this race is to get ahead of them. So you want to go through the basically the woods and stuff. You don't want to. The track that's on the screen right now is for the driver tars to follow. Do not follow that track. All right, you want to go down to the checkpoint, turn around, and come straight back. And basically, while you're racing, you want to get your. It's easier when you get your car fully perked out, so your actual skill chains last longer, and your skill modifiers. Ooh, I messed up on that one. Yep. I didn't slow down enough. Hey, what the hell? Did you run off the road too?
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a little turn halfway through the course that you guys just saw, and if you take it at full speed, it'll run you off the road. Unless your car handles super well, and sometimes you do still have to let off the gas. But you can afford on this race to make a few mistakes. You don't know. Not running into the trees. Thank you very much. Also, depending on the car and the height, you bottoming out when you get air actually counts as a crash. I don't understand why that is, but... And then that'll take your skill chains away.
Try to tell me I missed a check.
Weird. Well, that time you did miss a checkpoint. When you come around that turn, you kind of want to hit some of these things if you got a high skill chain still on. We probably won't be able to do that till we get our souped up car that's got full spec'd out. The first one I'm going to try to get is the increased skill. And once you go over that little hump there, you probably want to let off the gas. It's the same course is run by multiple people. The overall course itself is different depending on who made the course. They change up the start and the finish down here, so it'll be a little bit different depending on who you get the course from. And I forgot who made this one, so I'll try to show that. When we get done with the race. This will ensure that I go into spring though, because you get a crap ton of influence from this. Especially if you have a car that allows you to keep your skill chain up for like times 7, times 6, times 7. You don't. So you have to be careful right here. There's a couple trees there that you can't smash, and you run into them, you lose your skill chain. So, and then you want to come up here, and that's one lap. There we go. And as you see, my lap time is 4 minutes. I've gotten this down to 3 minutes, I think, depending on the car you use. But that does mean 5 laps at 4 minutes is going to be a 20-minute race. So. Now, this turn up here is the one where you have to actually let off the gas, sometimes brake a little. This one here is kind of deceptive, but it is a little bit sharper than you realize. So you just want to let off the gas and then coast around it. And that'll prevent you from flying off into the great blue yonder. If you're using one of the supercars for this race, you can go pretty far if you mess up. Luckily, there's only checkpoints at either end, so it's a little forgiving. You want to go ahead and slow down here. You don't want to go too fast over there. You want to keep it under 200. Otherwise, you'll fly too high and hit rock bottom, and then it'll take your skill chain out. And the whole point of this race is once you get your perks all the way spec'd out on a car, you should be able to keep your skill train up the entire lap. So you should be doing one full lap and then capping your skill chain off. That way your influence will get banked for you. Yeah. Is that what works? Now, depending on what race you want to get influence in, you can do different ones. There's a dirt rally ones that are like really long courses. Basically, just want to race it like normal. For those kind of races, there's no real way of getting the like in this one, where the path loops up there, purposefully causing the opponent cars to like slow themselves down. Like in the rally courses, there's no real way of doing that for those. Also, the drag strip, you kind of just have to have a fast car too. Yeah, see how the blue path goes up there? That means the cars actually have to go that way, the drivatars, where you can just keep going straight because there's no checkpoints up there. Now I have run one of these types of races that are custom where the guy actually put checkpoints up there, which didn't make no sense to me, and that's the last time I've done that one, because the whole point of this is to gain influence. It's not to prove how good you are at racing. We're going to go ahead and hit off the gas, push the brake because we don't want any air time, and don't hit the trees. Dang! Hit the building. Got too close to the left-hand side. It's fine. What are you trying to do? You're trying to hit me.
That turn back there,
Yeah.
the one that looks like it should almost be a hairpin,
Yeah.
took me into the path of the oncoming tunnel instead of the right tunnel.
You're not actually trying to take these turns, are you? It should be a straight shot.
Every time I do that, it says I missed the checkpoint.
Really? There shouldn't be any checkpoints. Well, if I race with him on this right here, we'll probably have to do these alone instead of doing them together. Because the whole point is for him to be able to go straight instead of taking the turn. Yeah. So, I didn't realize that. Since I'm hosting, it's counting you as one of the other drivers and saying that you have to take the longer path. No, you don't.
No, it's just the roundabouts.
It's still longer. That path is there because they want the drivers to slow down and go around that roundabout. Just to kind of show you what kind of stuff you want to do when you're making this turn, just to keep your skill count up. You can take out some of these guardrails too. Try to get keep your skill counter up. There's like an in-game like second counter if you don't do another skill chain within a certain amount of time, then it caps it for you. So That's kind of what I'm talking about. So like there, I get an air, then I got great speed, and then once great speed pops up, there's there's an in-game counter, and once that in-game counter goes off, it banks your influence. Yeah. So to do this race properly, you want a car that can go over 200, and you want a car that's a speed car. This is not a speed car. Yeah. I tried this track out yesterday, but I accidentally put assisted ABS on, and it was totally messing with my car. There we go. Try not to hit the barn this time. Yeah, there we go. That. So we'll go ahead and take the shorter path here.
I rolled.
I see you. So how close are you to being on the regular servers?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm on them.
Are you? I thought you were
Yeah.
stuck in spring.
Oh, your car bottoms out quicker than mine does.
Yeah, it does. It's a 200-mile-an-hour car. There's not much I can do about it. But as you can see, oh no! Oh, that was sucked. I didn't slow down for that turn like I'm supposed to. Did you go off too? It's that one turn you have to slow down. You have to at least let off the gas. But as I was telling them, around 200, your speed skill thing will keep at a constant tick, and you keep your skill chain.
We're about to lap somebody.
Good. Go. I've never been. One time when we got the $10 million car, I was able to lap him on this track. Just once.
I think I've done it in the Senna a few times.
There's a car we'll be working up for in the series, and I'll go over it with you because I got to look it up again because it's been a while since I looked up how to unlock it. But you have to buy another car and then perk point it up to unlock the actual car that you want. And the car, I believe, is $10 million. Oh, we might just lap people. I guess that shows how good we're driving. Or the cars just suck when you're not using a supercar. Yeah, I'm not going fast enough to get this.
My car's a sports car, and I just lapped a Bugatti, so...
It's not really something to I mean, you can strive for it, but it's not like a, yay, I did this type thing, because like they have to take a different route than we do. You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
No, they have to take a different route than you do.
what do you just said that you don't have to alternate from the path except for in the roundabouts. But there's paths up all through the track. If I can get the kill train to keep going. That's not too bad in this car, anyway. Just the last lap. It's actually taking a really long time. We should have just done this one instead of doing the other race. I did want to show you guys some other races though, so we are going to start doing other races, like themed episodes. So we'll spec the cars up and stuff, and then we'll go to do different type of races. So we show off different type of racing in the series. And we are going to probably spend one episode driving around in free roam mode, getting us going around hitting up not the influence banners, but there's little billboards that you can break that reduce your teleport around the map. Makes it cheaper, and you want to make that as cheap as possible, so you can just, you don't want to always have to drive around everywhere unless you just want to. There he is. You hit a tree?
Threw me off the path.
Hit that. Hit all this stuff. You can come along this edge here and hit all these barriers. Just make sure you hit it at a good speed. You can hit that too to keep your skill chains up till you get back up to speed. And then your speed bonus should don't hit B. Your speed bonus should catch you through it. This is the last guy, right? So me and you is first and second.
That guy's in third place.
Right, and we got first and second. So what's your top speed?
It's 234.
I started to say 284. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is not a speed car.
Mine's supposed to be a drift car.
What quality is your car? Gold?
I think mine's just rare. Actually, no, because it's the burn, so I think it's common. Hold on, I'll check.
Oh, and then I had to show you where the tree was. It's right there. There's another one right here. If like right there. So don't hit that one either. And no, I did not hit that one on purpose. It just happened to. Perfect timing. There we go. All right. This video is going to take a really long time to upload, guys, so it'll probably be another midnight upload. And look at those credits, Jews. And that's the influence. 57. Go ahead and skip past all these level ups.
We've got the Colossus unlocked now.
You have qualified for spring. Ooh. Austin Hilly. Go ahead and take that. And then we have to wait for it to load back into the regular game.
Hey, Whirlwind. Congratulations. You've made it through to the spring season. Meet me at the festival. Our team will get you set up.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. How far is that?
Turn around when it is safe to do
Oh,
so.
I need to go the opposite way. Also, I don't believe I have snow tires on this car, so this ought to be fun. It's gonna make us turn up here, isn't it?
Turn right.
Yeah, it's gonna make us turn up here anyway. Let's go ahead. Whee! Airtime! Don't hit the trees, don't hit the trees!
In 400 yards, turn left.
No, we're heading straight the road.
You going to the festival?
Yeah, the show going in the spring on the episode. We need to get back on the road.
In 200 yards, turn sharp left.
It's this one over here we need to get on.
Disconnected me.
Did it? I don't know why it does that.
Oh well, just keep going.
I am. I went ahead and rejoined though. It should connect you back to the convo automatically. So me and Works will probably be doing that race just to gain influence so we can spec out our cars perk-wise.
In 400 yards,
Don't you
turn
do
sharp
it.
right.
Alright. So it wants us to come back
Turn
behind here.
sharp right.
And there we go. No? Where are you leading me?
Recalculating route. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
People on the Horizon subreddit are telling weird abandoned car stories, and I know it's the internet, but one of these is too good.
Right when I hit enter, the barn thing came up and it took me to the map. There we go, guys. Let's transition to spring. I want to show these on camera. Like usually, it just transfers over, like on the server. The server does a season for 7 days, and then after 7 days, it switches to another season. So it's summer, spring, fall, winter, and then it just rotates through them like that.
Horizon roster, but I feel like I might require just a tiny bit more convincing first. Well, it just so happens that we're preparing for our huge spring showcase coming up, and I'm looking for a driver to take part in it. Impress me out there, and I'll see what I can do.
So I'm gonna get these barns off camera. What races do you want to do next time? You want to continue doing the dirt races because we kind of didn't get to do that.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll do a couple more dirt races, and then I'm thinking after that doing some the stunt driver stuff. Might be good to do on camera. Can you do that on co-op? I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, guys, if you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. If you subscribe to my channel, send you notifications when I have new videos out. You guys can come check it out, see if you like it. If you do like this episode and you want to share it with your friends, tell me you like it. There's a share tab down below. Click on the share tab, copy the link, post it on your Facebook, Twitter, wherever you do social media. If you have any tips, tricks, or comments, put it down in the comments down below. Don't forget to follow me on my social media pages. Don't forget to set your notification settings for the channel using the notification bell. And we'll see you on the next episode.
Goodbye.
Once I get to the regular server seasons, which should be after this one, right?
Yeah, after spring.
I'll be buying new vehicles whenever I want a new vehicle. If you guys have a specific vehicle you want me to buy and drive around during the episodes, make sure you put that down in the comments. Same for Worgs. If you want him to try out a vehicle, he tries out bunches of different vehicles. He likes Fords. If you want somebody to drive a Ford.
No. Don't corrupt my name. I like 2 of their cars. That's it. Maybe 3.
He loves Fords. Don't let him lie to you. And
Don't sully my good name.
we don't count Cobras as a Ford, just so you guys understand that.
We don't count what as a Ford?
Cobras. Anyway, guys, that's enough joking around. We'll see you guys later.